Welcome to Business Budget Model. This tutorial will cover how you can view your alternative currencies for your budget. There are two currency options that you can set up, and this tutorial will explain how to view them. From the navigation page, you have the options to select your alternative currencies to view, number 12 and 13, or alternatively at the bottom of the tabs you can see Budget Currency 2 and Budget Currency 3. If for some reason these two purple colored tabs are not displayed, it means they've been set off in the print options, and to reinstate them you'd simply go to print options and you would select show other budget currencies and they will reappear at the bottom of the sheet. But getting back to how we set them up, we have the option of defining what our budget currencies would be, in other words, which currency they would be in our setup sheet. And in the setup sheet, if we go down to the currencies, you'll see the setup options were for your primary budget currency and then the alternative currencies. You'd simply click on any one of these as you require them, and it will format the sheets accordingly in the alternative currencies. The other important element to remember is in your assumptions sheet, once you've set them up, is you would have your conversion exchange rate to be used. And this will be the conversion rate between your primary currency, in this example shown as euro, to how you'd like to view your currency in US dollars. And for example, what's been set there is 0.9. So what actually happens is that from your primary budget in euros, it will multiply by the factor of 0.9 to get the values in US dollars. Now, this is for illustration purposes only. This is not to validate that that is the correct currency exchange rate to use for either currency 2 or currency 3. However you set them up, you would just put in the factor, and remember this is a multiplication that will be used. So if you had €1, it will multiply by 0.9 to get the value. You can then select whichever currency you would want to go and view it in from this menu, from the navigation menu, or by simply selecting the appropriate tab at the bottom, the worksheet tab. And so you can display. Now the budget is shown up in exactly the same. You have row and column groupings where you can shorten, you can extend, etc. But essentially all the options that are available to you in the budget in terms of the balance sheet, cash flow, capex, and your asset and liability schedules are all shown then in your alternative currency. So whether you're looking at budget currency 2, which in this example is showing the values in dollars, or budget currency 3, which is showing them in Great British pounds, whatever currency you've selected will be shown. And that is simply what is required to view your budgets in alternative currencies. Thank you for joining us.